It is today, folks. Today is the day of the Tennessee 7th Congressional District special election. I know I said I wouldn't make another video about it, but I lied. Why? Because A, I improvised my prediction to account for a special election environment, and B, there are some new factors that I didn't talk about last time that we are going to get right into. Alright, first and foremost, what are we going to be looking for at election night? This is, again, a precinct map of where the early voting is coming from, and again, we're seeing more Democratic areas or precincts turning out more. We've talked about this, but there's one thing that just happened overnight that might impact the election day vote a little bit in the northern part of the district here. Northern Tennessee, specifically the Clarksville and northern Nashville areas here in the 7th District, have just received some light accumulation along with ice and sleet. Now, I get it, but wait, why does the weather impact the election results? Well, as we've seen, because of how motivated the Democratic base is to vote, I would assume that Democratic voters, or voters voting for Afton Bain, are much more likely to go through snow, even if it is just ice and sleet to vote on Election Day, more than Republican voters are. It's probably not going to be a huge factor, but it might just be a small thing to look out for as we see Election Day returns, where an estimated 56% of the vote is going to come from, according to the Emerson College poll. Now, what are we going to be looking for on Election Day? Well, according to DDHQ's election preview here, if this were to be a dead heat race or complete tie, then these would be how the counties roughly vote. The three most important counties that we need to watch tonight are Davidson County, Montgomery County, and Williamson County, all three of which make up just about 62% of the vote. All in all, if Afton Bain wants to win, she needs to drive up turnout in all of these counties and flip Montgomery County. Keep that in mind. It is unlikely for Afton Bain to win without Montgomery County. This is most likely a bellwether county. Before we get into what my own model says, which I have updated, what would this actually look like if Afton Bain won? These are the 2025 special congressional elections that have taken place for the United States House of Representatives so far. And we see a very big Democratic shift in every one of them, with the most recent one being 28.4 points. Keep in mind that this district went Republican or voted for Donald Trump by 22 points. And even in Florida's first, we saw 22.6. This is possible. If there was a 22-point swing, it would not be completely out of nowhere. Where can you follow these results when they come in? Well, polls close at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the district, and many different sources will be reporting live results. I personally use DDHQ live results, although at the time of recording this video, they do not have out their December 2nd, 2025 version, but as soon as it is available, I will include a link in the description for you guys so you can look at that. Now, for my model here, I have revamped it to include things like partisan polling shifts, fundraising advantages, and more. So, using this new model for the House of Representatives, it gives Afton Bain a 1 in 4% chance, or 1 in 4 chance, and a 24% chance to Matt Van Epps' 3 in 4 chance, or 76% chance, with the mean of the standard deviation of 6 being 4.18 points. This is still an extreme improvement on the Democratic side, and certainly maps a voter sentiment before the midterm elections. This is certainly a toss-up race. I think that I wouldn't be extremely surprised if Afton Bain won, if Matt Van Epps won, but right now the mean is 4.18 points, and if you want to see my analysis of the results once those come out, you can subscribe to stay updated on that. Thank you.